another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Tatum, no good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. Here's Ivy. And the 3 off target. Tatum with it, picked up by Harris. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. He was really talking up Derek White, especially the job he does defensively. Coach said, for my money, Derek is the best defensive guard in the NBA. He's long, he anticipates actions, and he can protect the rim. I can't think of another guard who does what White does. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Cunningham against Pritchard. Thompson outside. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
At the elbow, it's Brown. Tatum kicks to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here is Harris. Last time, 14 points for him. Back to Cunningham. Thompson right side. From beyond the arc. The second effort. And Duren lays it in.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
Here's Pritchard. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Here's Tatum. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Cunningham against Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Cunningham over Pritchard. Cunningham's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Back to Pritchard. They set the screen. Brown the pass to Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Cunningham with it. He has yet to score. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. Pritchard with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Celtics second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Pistons trail by 7. Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's Harris. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. White, wide open. He fires. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Boston leading by 7. Outside Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
And that one falls for Tatum. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit, there's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Celtics leading by 7. Now here's Simons. Over Cunningham. Boston, no good that time either. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Duran with a screen on Simons. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He throw good, Simons.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. Now here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York. Tatum passes to Queta. Tatum down low. Working on Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Ivy. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivy get comfortable from there.
Tatum passes to Simons. Back to Tatum. Simons surveying the D. Pistons trail by 6. Holland the pass to Durant. Here's Holland. Now Cunningham. Covered by Simons. On the wing, Thompson. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Thompson, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Boston, no good that time either. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The offensive rebound, Duran. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 9 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Pistons trail by 8. Now Cunningham. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. The screen from Brown. Here's Hauser. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. That free throw good from Thompson. A defensive tone setter, that's Asar Thompson. He shadows his man with relentless determination, but his game right before us, Tim, don't you think, is expanding in every way?
Oh, he's got immeasurable impact defensively, blocks, steals, deflections, always a disruptor. He's still a little bit foul prone, but I think as he starts to get a reputation in this league as an elite defender, he is going to be scary.
And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And Duran slams it in.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Celtics leading by 3. And here is Tatum. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he really helped them control the game on the glass.
Now LeVert, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. LeVert with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Simons, the pass to Boucher. Basket counts. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So it's the Pistons now. Here's Cunningham. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Cunningham felt the contact, knew he was going to get a whistle, and now he's going to the line for one more.
Pistons have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Celtics also changing it up. Garza's checked in, and it's wide in for Tatum. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
The Pistons trailer. Robinson with it, and Simons picks him up defensively. To the paint. White, good. White's got his second basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Detroit with the ball. 1:33 left in the first quarter. During the pass to LeVert. Cunningham against Simon. Cunningham kicks to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Simons. And here's Boucher. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cunningham looking it over. At the top of the key, LeVert. And another 3 for Detroit.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Cunningham finds Duren. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Simon. A second chance effort. And Duren slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Outside, Simons takes the 3. No good there. Jalen Duren has been leading the charge for the Pistons. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We come back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
So it's the Pistons now. Reed out there with Howard. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's LeVert in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Good on the three-point shot. LeVert's got 6 points.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's White. Inside, Boucher. Here's Garza. Hits it from three-point range. Garza's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
In the corner, it's Robinson. No good from outside. Boston trailing. Down low. And the dunk by Boucher.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. Robinson sets a screen for LeVert. Shoots over Simon. And it's LeVert missing.
Looks like he might have been guiding that one a little bit.
Hauser the pass to Simons. Now here's White from past the arc. Holland with the rebound. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Detroit shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Marcus Sasser's checked in for Detroit. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics.
One shot.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Boucher with a screen on Robinson. Pass to Boucher. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Boucher's got 5 points in the quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Simons against LeVert. Here's Stewart. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. The Pistons have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Sasser finds LeVert. A beautiful reverse layup. LeVert's got 8 points.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pritchard passes to White. Six to shoot. Fires the three. Detroit with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Boucher with the steal. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. Outside, White. Over Robinson. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from White.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Now, here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Robinson, that's good.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Rockets. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Asar Thompson comes in for Duncan Robinson. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And a change for the Celtics. Brown's checked in. Duran brings the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Now Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Thompson outside. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 5. Pritchard passes to White. Back to Pritchard. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. It's stolen by Duren. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Here's Holland. And he drops it in from the low post. Holland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Here's White. And a miss there on the triple.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Goes up on the high post. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. Lays it up and banks it in. Ivy's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Pritchard with the ball. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that 3rd before the half.
Simons, he's checked in for the Celtics. Just 5 on the clock. Teardrop shot. Count it. Good. Simons has got 6 points.
Oh, just lifting off and arcing that one in. Simons displaying complete control.
And here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Pass to Ivy. Duren trying to break free. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Simons with the ball. Duren picks him up. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
The first free throw is good. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
The Celtics making a switch here. Garza's checked in. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Simons. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Now, here's Cunningham. They lead by 7. Ivy with the bucket.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Here's Garza. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And stolen by Tatum. Three-pointer, Simon. Rebound, Detroit. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Both free throws good from Pritchard.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. Last season, he played outstanding. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Detroit leading by 7. And they double up Cunningham. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Celtics shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
And here's Ivy following Jaylen Brown's 3. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Cunningham following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Harris, it's good.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Celtics trail by 4. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cunningham against Pritchard. From the high post. Cunningham's shot is off.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Pistons leading by 4. Here's Harris. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and it's White in for Anfernee Simons. On defense, Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it to go inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, White. Here's Tatum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. The shot by Ivy, no good. It's White on the wing. Ivy defending. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston, no good that time either.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Here's Cunningham. Can't hit that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Checking out the Pistons, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first 2 games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. They set the pick. And Thompson sends it back. Harris against Pritchard. Harris kicks to Ivy. It's stolen by White. And Cunningham with the block.
Nice job by Cunningham there, staying with it and using his length to get the rejection.
So nice to see Jaden Ivey back in action, Tim, after suffering that broken fibula last season.
Yeah, Kevin, he was just hitting his stride when he had a very difficult injury. In particular, he was upping his shooting percentage from the field. Now he's looking to continue that momentum.
And that one falls for Ivy. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Now, here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Lock at 6 to the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th on the list, Jason Tatum.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Pritchard against Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. He gets that one. Cunningham's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Back to White. Pass to Cada. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Detroit leading by 7. Thompson the bounce pass. Shoots a fader. Harris misses.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
White looking around to the left wing. Three-pointer, Pritchard drills it from outside. And now just a 4-point Piston lead. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cunningham against Pritchard. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist from Duren. And now that's 11 points for Cade Cunningham. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, White. And stolen by Ivy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
Jalen Duren has certainly a force, Tim, in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, with some guys, we always talk about potential. What I like about him, he comes to work every night and actually produces.
Now, here's Duren. He's got 8. Pass to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Tatum, what a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Cunningham. Now, here's Duran. Three-pointer. The shot by Ivy, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. White. And he's good on the three ball. And now just a 4-point Piston lead.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Cunningham against Pritchard. Here's Harris. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beat you in so many different ways.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Back to Cunningham. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Tatum. 18 points for him. To the left side wing. Pritchard against Cunningham. And again, it's Boston converting.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 11. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. The shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Cunningham's got 8 points here in this quarter.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
They set the pick to the inside. Here's Queta. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Queta's got 8 points.
And it's easy to see that Brown continues to develop as a playmaker. His work paying off.
Detroit leading by 3. Harris outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Harris.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Tatum. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Here's Cunningham. He's got 13. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Ivy. And here is Duran. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. The 3 from Tatum. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Brown deciding where to go with it. Shoots. And it's Boston with another. And Detroit has possession. They lead by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Thompson passes to Cunningham. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And they have found plenty of opportunity to put it on the deck and take it to the hoop. Very aggressive in that area.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
The Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Harris against Tatum. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And it's Simons missing.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And the dunk by Stewart.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Now here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Simon. Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Celtics trail by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Simons on the wing. LeVert defending. Looking to get back on.
Unreal.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
LeVert against Simon. Stewart kicks to Harris. Over Tatum. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And that mid-range jumper, Harris's go-to shot before he developed the consistency from range.
White finds Tatum. There's a screen. Back to White. The kick out to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Detroit with the rebound. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's LeVert. Thompson. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Duncan Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson. And it's Cunningham in for Jaden Ivey. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Sam Hauser comes in for Brown. And the Celtics making a change here. Garza's checked in. Simons against Cunningham. There's a good screen. Boucher passes to Garza. White against LeVert. The kick out to Simons. Outside White. Back to Simons. Launches it. It's good from long range. Simons has got 14.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Boucher with the rebound.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Now here's Simons. He's got 14. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Celtics have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Detroit. They're up by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Robinson, and it's LeVert in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Boucher finds Pritchard. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got his first 2 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Brown. That one, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
A menace in transition. I love seeing Brown attacking like that.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. He's covered by Pritchard. And that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 23 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Celtics trail by 4. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. LeVert against Simon. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Pritchard. Over Cunningham. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Robinson for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Simons, here we go.
Strong take by Simons. I'll tell you what, he's really added some strength over the years.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Robinson. Here's Holland. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Celtics also with a sub. Cade is checked in. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Back to Pritchard. Simons finds Brown. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cunningham against Pritchard.
And what you respect about Cade Cunningham is that he puts his team on his back. He does everything he can to deliver whatever they need.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Back to Simons. Pass to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Cunningham sets a screen for LeVert. Shoots. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got his 4th assist in this one. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Hauser the pass to Simons. To the middle. Here's Cada. That's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Cunningham kicks to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here we go, 1-on-1. Brown on the move. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Pistons leading. Second chance shot. Here's Duran. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Now, here's Simon. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Right side Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
The Celtics on offense. Left side Simons. And they get it. Great D that time from LeVert. Detroit leading by 7. Cunningham outside. Pass to LeVert. Duran sets the screen for LeVert. Offensive rebound. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pistons.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Cunningham against Pritchard. It's not going to go for him. Cunningham with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, Cade is in command of this offense. He knows exactly where his guys are and when to get them the ball.
Pass to Cade. It's stolen by Duran. Here's Holland. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
So it's the Celtics now. 15-point game. Down low. The kick out to Brown. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Detroit's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Duran with the screen on Simons. Outside for Robinson. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Simons. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Robinson passes to LeVert. Shoots over Hauser. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Celtics trail by 14. Now Brown. Outside, Simons. Outside, Brown. Pulls it from 20. The shot misses.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Cunningham sets a screen for LeVert. Here's Cunningham. Shoots the 3. That does not go. Now Simons. It misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
That's just the case of LeVert wanting it more. The wing playing put some heart there, taking those 2 points.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look here for Detroit. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. Thompson comes in for Duncan Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for LeVert. And then for Boston, Tatum, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now here's Tatum. Here's Brown. Tatum outside from deep. A three from Tatum.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now Thompson launches it. That one misses. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit leading by 13. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's lose a 3. Duran, Ivy outside. Now Cunningham. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Tatum. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Pistons.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Take a break.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Cade Cunningham.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Cunningham against Pritchard. Thompson, and it's blocked by Brown.
And that's what active hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that one.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both. Cunningham with it. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Thompson. Oh, the slam dunk.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Detroit. Can't get it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.